All right, welcome. This is the other channel, the unedited one. I probably should have put a shirt on before I started this. Hold So yeah, this channel's a little bit different. If this is your first time tuning in, go check out the main channel, Grant Gober. If you're coming from Grant Gober, you already know what's up. This is the unedited version of the actual videos I'm going to be making. I just finished up recording the other one and just uploaded it. So this is going to be the first official post on Grant Gober Unedited. It seems really stupid to be making a whole second channel for something that has like 4 subscribers to it. Anywho, yeah, this guy is just basically for me just yapping and talking, and this is a lot more personable because I can just start going. I don't have to cut anything. Is something running in the background? Oh, it is. Cool. Yeah, so what was I even talking about? Yeah, so I want to do a little bit more professional style stuff on the main channel, and then on here is the more personable where I just get to talk to you and give a little bit more current and a little bit more accurate current thoughts where I'm not cutting out all the ums and buts and uhs, because this is a real thing. You seeing me on here and talking to you in this format, it's a lot more real because you can see like all of my pauses and my weird like just small stuff that I do as a human. All that stuff is part of speech and part of communication. So I think I like doing this a little bit better. But I do also want the channel to evolve into something a little bit more professional, a little bit more serious. Yeah. So yeah, this is just kind of introductory real quick. I'll kind of go over like a little bit more and my thoughts, what I'm thinking about the business that I'm wanting to start. If you haven't checked out the other video, I basically went over that I wanted to start a personal branding business, and we're working on it. It's kind of a rough. It's a weird ground, right? Because I want to do something where I get to work directly with other people. I don't want to be like just the person that's running the marketing for the business or whatever. I want to work directly with the person. I want to help people grow, and I want them to like be able to see that, hey, this guy came in, helped me realize who I was, and has translated that into my brand. And so I don't know if this is messed up or not, like me wanting them to feel kind of in a way where it's like they owe a little bit to me. That sounds really super messed up. But here's the thing is, if I want to invest in their business and I truly see it as something that could become successful, then I have a little bit more leeway into making that a thing that could happen. I don't know. Let me know if that's evil or not. But that's kind of one of the things in there that what the fuck am I even saying? Yeah, that's how do I even work this out? Because the service delivery is the hardest part, right? And again, I'm kind of going over some stuff that I just recorded. That'll probably be a lot of this channel. I kind of went over how having the service, what's it called? Like having a clear definition of what my services actually are is a little bit of an issue for me, because yes, I want to do coaching and one-on-one with people, but the problem is I don't have any experience with that. So if I take somebody that's got a business and they want to grow it a little bit and they want to build up their personal branding and take it to the next level, I need to be able to do that. And the problem is I can't do that right now. How do I give them the tools they need to make that happen? So maybe I have to start out a little bit slower and something like like maybe a roadmap or a plan or a guide or something like that of like the steps you should be taking. Then again, it's a little more generic and it's not personalized, which I'd like to be personalized. So we're at a little bit of an impasse here. Ideally, it would just be like coaching calls over the internet. So you say, hey, I want to do this thing. You hop onto a website, take an online questionnaire that gets submitted to me, so I know what sort of person you are and what sort of call I'm getting myself into and what I need to kind of prep for. We get on the call, talk and say, hey, what do you want your brand to be? Who do you think you are right now? And basically kind of go over who you are as a person, what your strengths and weaknesses are, how you want to be perceived, and how we can get to that perception from the character that you already are. So then lies the problem of like, what do I recommend? I don't know. So we need to either figure that out or do a light version until we can recommend that sort of stuff. Maybe it's starting out with doing something along the lines of personal branding in like a specific niche or something. What I've thought about doing, which I really don't want to do, is doing like kind of editing. I kind of really don't like editing. It's just, it feels super tedious. But something along the lines of like, hey, I'll give you a game plan for your online presence, not specifically just branding about you, but for your online presence specifically. We're going to shoot this long form content, cut it up into like small little bite-sized pieces, and then you're going to have this upload schedule, and I'll follow up with you and kind of like make sure everything's going to plan as far as building an online presence. Maybe it's that, maybe it's something else. I don't know. I'd like to be I guess a consultant for yourself and your brand and how you are perceived by people. But the problem with that is I don't know how to advise that yet. So maybe it's something I could do. I would just have to start like really small and doing that with like, other people my age who like I already kind of know that have some sort of like really small business. Like for example, I have a good buddy who does tattoos. He's done like a bunch of mine. Definitely check him out. I don't know if I want to plug him on this because then people might go to him and then be like, yo, who sent you? Then I gotta explain this whole YouTube thing. But yeah, he's done all these, done that one, did this one right here. So he's done most of mine. Yeah, I'll plug him. Fuck it. Go check out Kid Pill Tattoos, located in Eugene here. Currently at Out of Step Tattoo. He probably doesn't care that I plug him. Or one of my other good buddies that I actually live with. He does music, EDM stuff. His name's Zell X. I don't know if he's still doing the 3 or not. I think it was X3LL. I'm gonna look it up. Why is it? Oh, it's because I'm on playlist. I was just like, what are you talking about? Yeah, so it's X3LL. I live with him. He's about to drop a song tomorrow, so definitely check it out. We filmed a music video with my car in it, so I like this one a little bit more. But anyways, maybe starting out with something small like that, where it's like, hey, I can give you personal branding and content ideas for that specifically. Hey, give me a call when you get a second. Awesome. I'm gonna call my boss in a moment here. But yeah, maybe something smaller like that. The other roadblock that I've kind of noticed is I've kind of dropped hints about this sort of thing. I haven't fully brought it up to them, but I mentioned something like that to Zell, and he basically said that like the main gist of the whole conversation was that like he likes doing his own sort of thing. And I feel like kind of the same thing would happen with Kid Pill. I don't know if I want to like real name drop them or not. Those are two of my closer buddies. But kind of same sort of deal. So maybe that's something that's a problem, is a lot of people just want to do it personally. So maybe it's not telling them what they need to do. Maybe it's something of like giving them a roadmap and then letting them make their own choices. And then if they mess up, it's not on me. And if they do mess up, which will probably happen, then you got to book a coaching call with me and actually listen to me. So I don't know. We're still working out some of the kinks. Those are kind of some of the rough ideas for what we might be getting into here. We'll see kind of where this goes. But yeah, that's kind of the main gist. Thank you for tuning in to this first little episode thing that we got going on here. Yeah, we'll see kind of how this goes. Thank you for your time.